up, guys? Welcome back to another beautiful video on another beautiful day. It is an excellent day for our Battle Pass review, and the OG Pass just released. This has a lot of controversy, and I think I'm on the controversial side of that. I'll get into that a little bit later, but it has Chapter 1, Season 3 is the Battle Pass, and I cannot wait. I love Chapter 1, Season 3, and that is what this Battle Pass is themed around, even though you'll see it's not really themed around that, so let's get right into it. And I'm just gonna, jump right into it here. So we got, we're starting it off actually kind of strong here. I think this is actually the best skin in the pass, is the Power Punk skin here. And it's actually pretty decent. The only thing about that is OG Season 3 is the helmet that she's wearing. That's like the only thing, is the space helmet. Otherwise, her Lego style doesn't really have even the helmet on, which is kind of crazy to me. Then we have Anarchist's Amp. I don't know why she's an anarchist, but I guess she likes Technoblade. Rip, okay. Then we got the Storms, which I actually kind of like this. I think this is kind of fun here. I don't exactly know what it's all about, but I think it's kind of fun. And then we got the Punk Power Glider here. There's like a little V-Buck on top there that shows, which that's kind of cool. Then we got this banner icon here, and I don't know if his head's exploding or if that's hair on a skull. One of the two. I'm not exactly sure though. Then we got the Rebel, which is this pickaxe here, or technically it's a guitar here. I think it's a bass guitar. No, it's the electric guitar or whatever. But you can have this as a pickaxe, the guitar for festival mode, and a back bling, which is actually really cool here. I believe it is a electric guitar. And then we have this emote, which we're not gonna play because we love copyrights. Then we got Punk Rock, and the only saving grace of this rap is the little elimination counter on there. I always like those. Those are always pretty fun. I think that's pretty cool, honestly. But still, I don't think anything jumps out at me and just screams OG yet. So we're gonna have to see here. Nothing really screams OG to me. Then we got Pastel Skulls. Whoa, okay, I guess the skull maybe is exploding, or maybe not. I don't know. Still, that could be hair, but this is actually kind of a cool dropper. I kind of like that there. Then we have Bubblegum Punk Power Glider. Once again, that V-Bucks on there. There's some hearts. It's a lot more rosy this time, but still with some Chapter 5 Season 3 aesthetic, which is kind of crazy. And then we got the Storms Live, which, okay guys, just a theory here. Okay, I'm gonna get a little conspiracy theory here. This is not true, but the Storms, Johnny Storm. If you guys know who Johnny Storm is, that is the Human Torch from Marvel. And they're gonna be getting a movie soon, Fantastic Four First Steps. Maybe we're gonna get 4 Fantastic Four skins in Fortnite. That would be really cool. Then we got the Rebel, the pink version of her pickaxe here, which actually looks really nice. I do like this. It's actually pretty, it's not terrible, but they could, I feel like this just doesn't scream Season 3 to me. It just doesn't. But they could have done a lot more with it. But overall, it's decent. And then we got the pink version of the Bubblegum Punk Amp. Okay? The Cyberpunk is like this is like the only Season 3-ish thing of this, only because it's an astronaut helmet. That's it. And then we got the Bubblegum Power Punk version here, and it looks pretty decent. There's honestly not too much to say about it. I mean, it's a pink version of the original one, and it's not my favorite thing in the world, but it still is pretty decent. Then, guys, we got this emote here, which is actually really cool. I think it's just like that one emote we've seen a lot before, but with a bone. Then we got this Dine and Dash right here, which is actually a pretty decent loading screen. I do like this loading screen quite a bit. And what I've noticed here, guys, with these skins in this Battle Pass here, they're more item shop skins than anything. They're like item shop-y skins, and they're not really Season 3 skins, which I would have liked if they did stick to the Battle Pass skins and not just remixes of existing existing item shop skins that can come into the shop whenever. It's kinda. I wish they would have went with Season 3's Battle Pass skins here. But yeah, you can see all the previous rewards here on screen. They're pretty decent. I like this tail here, the Rex 3 tail. Very interesting. It kind of reminds me of Godzilla's tail a little bit there. Then we got Mecha Rex. Honestly, this is a pretty good skin. This probably is my favorite. Never mind, besides that other one. If we're talking about originality, the first Battle Pass skin is the most original to Season 3. But this one has got to be my favorite out of them all. I think this is pretty cool here. And then we got the Lego version. But yeah, it's a decent skin. Then we got the yellow version of his claws here. The extension armored Rex 3 claws. Then we got the Mecha Rex. Not Rex, Rex. With a W. Rex. West, we little wabbit. Rex the world. Okay. Then we got this spray here, which is pretty decent for sprays. Then we got this back one here. It's the extended armor Rex 3 tail. Then this banner icon right here. And then the blue and orange version of his glider, which actually looks pretty decent. I do like this one here. Then extended armor mech Rex right here. Still, guys, nothing at all screams Season 3 to me. The only thing that they could do right now is bring back the OG Season 3 Battle Pass skins into the item shop like they did with Renegade Wada and Aerial Soul Trooper. They could do that, but I don't think they will since they didn't do it with Black Knight. But the white version here and the blue, and I think it really looks good, but it kind of reminds me of the Season Chapter 4 Battle Pass skin a lot. You guys know what I'm talking about with Mega City and whatnot. And then, guys, the second to last page of the Battle Pass here for OG. There's 45 levels you need to complete this. We got the Nevermore Wings, which actually look pretty cool here. They're pretty decent. I'll probably rock them a couple of times. They look pretty nice. Then we got the Pinned Feather. And this I actually like. This I think is the best pickaxe out of all of them. I really do like this pickaxe. I think they actually knocked it out of the park with this pickaxe. Something about it I just love. Then we got this banner icon here. And he actually has a cape, which I think is just cool in general. And I think they did really good. Look at how that waves. Look at that. That's crazy to me. And then we got Nightfall here, which is a pretty basic contrail. And I think we already had a Nightfall, or maybe it's Snowfall contrail. Then the Raven Knight, which is another spray. This wrap, which honestly looks pretty cool here. I'll show everything about it. And then finally, guys, we got Sir Raven himself, the Dark Stormy Knight, which is actually a pretty cool skin here. I'll show you guys the Lego version here. Kind of reminds me of Shredder. But then, yeah, we got the actual version of it, which looks pretty cool. I think they actually did good here. They could have just sold these in next season's Battle Pass, like actual, like, Chapter 6, Season 3. But I think, or maybe even a Battle Pass skin as this, but this is actually pretty decent for what it is. It's another Raven skin, and we have a lot, which I would have preferred a OG Season 3 skin, but I guess they didn't decide to go that way. But we do have like this greenish version of his Storm's End pin feather here, which actually looks really cool. Then we got Ravenheart, which I think is a Harry Potter faction. Harry Potter people, do not get mad at me. I'm pretty sure though. Knight of the Storm. Dang! Okay. If you guys are not looking at this and just seeing that this guy is emitting aura right now, aura is just oozing out of this guy. This is just insane right here, this picture. But that looks absolutely epic right there. Oh, his cape. Everything about this just is aura right there. And then we got Storm's End Nevermore Wings, which are like green wings here, like maybe Marvel's Vulture. Hopefully they add them to Marvel Rivals. Then we got Raven's Legion, which is actually a pretty decent emote here. That's pretty cool. And then I'll show you guys the Lego style here too. I'm actually interested to see what that looks like. Okay, interesting. Then we got Storm's End Foul Mantle, which is a green version of his backbling. And then finally, guys, Storm's End. So Raven. A dark and stormy night. Caught in the storm's call. Okay. This is an amazing skin. Just starting at the top here, his eyes, I love how they look through that in the mask there. And the green is just amazing. I do prefer the purple, but the green looks really good, guys. And that's the entire battle pass there, guys. I will say, I feel like they could have added a lot better skins than item shop remixes. But overall, it's actually a pretty decent battle pass. But I wouldn't say one for Chapter 1, Season 3. Now, for that controversy, guys, I would prefer a battle pass type of actual Chapter 1, Season 3 skins remixed. But let's not be negative about this, guys. If you're still watching this video, thank you. Consider subscribing. But yeah, I think let's not be negative about this. Fortnite did a good job, and the skins aren't bad by any means. They're just not right for this battle pass. So overall, guys, I'm gonna have to say it's a pretty solid battle pass. It holds up, but it might not be the best battle pass. And you have till 6/8/25 to get this completed. So make sure you guys like and subscribe.